Today we are reviewing these new sunshades that just came out by a company called Vion. Now, I reviewed a lot of sunshades before, and this is what it's going to take for these to actually be what I would call good. Here's what we're going to look at. We're going to look at the price. We're going to look at the storage, how well it stores. We're going to look at the ease of install. We're going to look at the OEM look and how does it all fit into the overall look of the car. Do they freaking fall on your head while you're driving? And of course, do they actually work? Now, let's start with the price. Currently, they're selling for $69, but if you use my discount down below in the description, CfTesla, it'll save you 10%. All right, so here's what comes inside of the box. You get the sunshades, a box of clips, and this storage bag. And I also got these two smaller pieces for the window. Now, as far as installation goes, you're gonna start by, first of all, obviously taking them out of the bag, and you notice that there's two different pieces. And this is a big deal because all of the Model Y ones I've reviewed up to this point have all been one full-size piece. And the problem with that is that most of them really sag. And when they sag, well, a lot of people reported them falling on their heads while they were driving. I mean, maybe they didn't do the clips right or something, but this is going to really help eliminate a lot of that. Now, as far as opening these up to get them ready for install, they can be kind of tricky. So pay attention to how you're unwinding these here. I basically just take them and you just sort of twist your hands like that and they come apart. So you can see this is one of the big sections here. And you can also tell on one of them here, let's see if you can get a good view on them. On one side of it, it's very shiny. It's got a really nice shiny cover. And the other side here, it's the same color as the roof inside of the Tesla. So now people have been known to die without being able to get these back inside of the storage bag because it is kind of tricky to get these rewrapped in here. But let me show you the trick here. Put your hands on opposite sides, one up and one down like this. And when you twist it, okay, you twist it like this. Where people go wrong is they try to put it on top like this, with this piece coming on top. You want to take it and tuck it on the inside, and then they wrap themselves back up. So I'll show you again. Unwrap it, take the tip of this point right here, and tuck it inside of the top one, like that, and it wraps itself back up again. Also, don't go and throw away the box because on the back, you actually have the different clip placement. So depending on if you have the Model 3 or the Model Y, you'll know where to actually put the clips. These are made with this new kind of memory frame that actually fills in the gap, so it's a perfect fit. And the frame is made of a B82 steel. Now, to install these, it's very simple. Unlike the full window size ones, you don't need to open up the trunk and slide it in. You just take each piece and put it into place, and for once, this isn't awkward. It's also a lot easier to do if you're by yourself. Now, one thing that I found for myself was that you want to put the small clips on first because they actually snap onto the sunshade. So they can't come off, which a lot of brands, they just kind of fall off and it's really annoying. These actually snap on. So put the one on the very front center right here, then just slide it forward and it locks into place. Then do the same thing with the other one starting on the bottom, and then just pushing and snapping them on. And of course, you want to remember that you want the shiny side to go up towards the sun and the one that's colored like the rest of your car to face down. Also, the round part goes back. So not only are they tagged with front and back, but the round part means back and the sharper corners meet in the middle. So once again, we're going to put on the small clips with the flat part, the big part on top, so on the same side as the shiny side. I'm going to put the side clips in first, then the back. Oh my gosh, this fitting is insane. Then I'm going to slide these round clips forward so I can get this in place. And then I'm going to slide the round clip back so it's nice and perfect. Now here's what I have to say about the looks. It's the most OEM looking sunshade that I have seen yet. If you weren't used to the Model Y and having the full glass roof, and you just went and sat down in the back seat, if you didn't look too closely, you would think you just had a solid roof. The sunshade matches the car almost perfectly. It fits with no gaps, and I don't know if it shows it well enough in a video, but it is not see-through. So now the question that matters more than anything, do they actually work? Well, according to their website, they use a dual material fabric for a cooling experience with a UPF 50+ UV blocking rate of 95% and 8 times the heat insulation of single layer alternatives. So if you're not used to looking at a bunch of different ones of these, the majority of these are just a single layer and a lot of them are actually see-through. So this should block the sun, well, according to this, 8 times more than those other ones I've tested in the past. And we shall see just how good it is. Now, unfortunately, look at this. Look at the sky. It's been like 80 to 90 degrees every day for the last week and a half. And so I figured what a great day to do the install. And of course today it's all cloudy and not hot, like 60 degrees. So we're not gonna be able to really test the temperature difference today, but we'll do it on a future video. Now, I didn't anticipate there'd be any issues with this falling on top of your head because of how well it actually fits and with all the clips, but I took it out and rode over a bunch of speed bumps at a speed way faster than I should have been driving, and turning corners. I never had any sort of an issue. So what's my opinion on this product? I love that it has the two different pieces. It just makes it more possible for one person to handle. It also gives you the ability, unlike the other ones I've reviewed for the Model Y, to only cover half of the glass. Maybe you want it clear above you, but you have kids in the back seat that you want to, block them from the sun. I think with my discount, the pricing is very reasonable and very competitive. And because if you live inside of the US, shipping is free, that just makes it that much better. I love the OEM look. I love how well it fits. I love how it installs. In my opinion, as someone who has reviewed a lot of these, this is one of the best options on the market today. Let me know down below in the description if you have questions about this product. What do you like best about it? And I'll see you guys on the next one.